Today, you don't have to work as much hard as our ancestors did to get food, cause there are more than thousands of food brands today. As the food brands have never been that much, also the companies in behind them have never been so few. Nestle is such a company. Nestle is the most dominating food brand in the world, with a net worth of $269.26 billion and more than 2,000 brands. Today I will tell you about the backstory of Nestle. Let's start. In the year 1866, industrialist George M. Page started a company called Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company with his brother Charles Page. In few times, Anglo-Swiss become the main condensed milk supplier of British Empire. On the other hand, in 1867, German-Swiss confectioner Henry Nestle makes a baby formula called Fair & Lactee. This formula was for the childs who were unable to get breast milk. This formula saved a lot of babies. In 1867, Henry Nestle used the iconic Nestle logo in his Fair & Lactee since 1867. Fair & Lactee and Anglo-Swiss condensed milk became very famous since they were released. In 1877, they starts ruling the food industry of USA and continental Europe. Sometimes later, Page Brothers releases Anglo-Swiss baby formula, and then Henry Nestle releases his condensed milk in reply. And such a competition starts in between Page Brothers and Henry Nestle, and their companies started growing. After the death of Henry Nestle and George Page in 1890 and 1899, Anglo-Swiss Milkmaid and Nestle merges and creates. With 20 factories, just before the World War I, the demand of chocolate and milk gets increased, but the production gets decreased, caused that there wasn't sufficient resources, and global condition wasn't much good. The production became so low, and the cost became unaffordable and so high, and sales of Nestle went down. To recover that, Nestle bought Norwegian company Eggen and other companies and caterers in USA and Australia. After the war, in the year 1977, Nestle had 40 factories. During the time period called the Great Depression, when purchasing power was decreased a lot, Nestle continued their business expanding. In 1929, Nestle acquires the Peter Kaler color. This was one of the biggest Swiss chocolate brand. Later on 1934, Nestle released malt drink Milo in Australia. Milo went so famous that Nestle released this in other countries. Later in 1938, Brazilian government says Nestle to launch Nescafe, so the Brazilian coffee will reach to the world, and Nestle released the iconic Nescafe. Nestle didn't have to suffer in World War II, cause they did expand their business and learned from World War I. They marketed their chocolate as a fighting food. Later militaries started using Nestle. Nescafe used to be a military drink, and they continued business expanding. In 1929, they bought Peter Coca-Cola chocolate brand. In 1936, they launched Gallic White Chocolate. In 1988, they released Kit Kat. Kit Kat is one of most popular chocolates. Kit Kat's tagline, "Have a break, have a Kit Kat," is worldwide famous. Kit Kat is popular for its wafer and chocolatey flavor. The net worth of Kit Kat is $2.12 billion United States dollars. Kit Kat is one of the most popular brand of Nestle. In 1988, Nestle also bought Smarties. Smarties made a net worth of $59.4 million United States dollars. They have other chocolates like Latlia, Quality Streets, Milky Bar and more. In 1947, Nestle merges with Swiss company Alimentana and changes their name to Nestle Alimentana Company. In 1884, Julio's Maggi makes a powder that you have to add in water, and a delicious and nutritious meal will be prepped to take. People who worked in industries didn't have much time for making food. To solve this, Julius Maggi released Maggi, and start selling Maggi powder. Later Nestle acquired Maggi, Nestle mixed Maggi and Chinese food noodles together and releases Maggi noodles. Maggi sells noodles, soup, bouillon, sauce, seasoning and other products. After 1 year, in 1948, Nestle and Coca-Cola jointly releases Nestea. It's an iced tea manufactured by Coca-Cola and owned by Nestle. It competes with Lipton iced tea, which is owned by Unilever. They launched Nestea in different variants, like ready to drink and ready to make. Iced tea is good in taste and good for health, so fitness lovers and food lovers both can use Nestea. Nesquik is also a famous drink of Nestle. It was introduced in 1948. It's available in ready to drink formats, also in powders and syrup. It's a chocolate drink. It is a nostalgic chocolate drink. A lot of people likes Nesquik, Milo, Nido, Nescafe, Everyday and Nido Frottigro are other Nestle products in powder and liquid segment. Nestle have dominance in the cereal market. Nestle have 12 cereal brands. Nestle Cheerios is the most popular cereal brand of Nestle. Nestle own also other popular cereal brands like Nestle Cheerios, Nestle Shreddies, Nestle Shredded Wheat Original, and more. No more for today. Leave a like and subscribe. Bye.